In a recent report, newly released data from Border Patrol indicate that nearly 530,000 migrants have been paroled into the United States under the Biden administration's controversial mass parole program. An additional 83,000 migrants are expected to be released shortly, currently holding scheduled appointments. Agencies like Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, are struggling to manage the burgeoning population, as each ICE officer is responsible for an average of 7,000 cases. This overwhelming workload leaves little room for the effective tracking and deportation of migrants, particularly as many are released on 2-year humanitarian parole grants pending their hearings. The implications of this policy have sparked significant debate, drawing comparisons to situations in Europe where high numbers of migrants have caused social and cultural tensions. Critics argue that the current system appears to be an abuse of the asylum process established by the 1951 Geneva Convention, originally intended for those escaping dire political conditions. There are concerns that the influx of migrants into poorer communities in the U.S. is creating strain on local resources. Many residents, facing their own struggles with housing and healthcare, express resentment towards the newcomers, who they perceive as receiving preferential treatment. This situation has led to fears of rising social tension, as the cultural differences between long-time residents and recent migrants become apparent. Local voices have echoed these sentiments, highlighting the need for better communication about the potential impacts of resettlement programs. Critics argue that both migrants and residents have been misled about what to expect, further complicating integration efforts. As discussions around immigration reform continue, there are calls for a comprehensive review of existing policies to address the realities of 21st-century migration challenges.